a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 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 4. Ace, deuce, ace, deuce, scrap, want 4. Scrap, want 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and he made it the hard way. Pay the front line, take the hard. You have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? 6 to point.
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, place your bets. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky. Check me out, y'all.
8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
4-4's the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace, deuce, scraps, want 4. Ace, deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scraps, want 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. 9 a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Play 6.
Hello? Is this thing on? And is it working? So it might be some tremendous lag, but as long as it's working, I don't care too much. All right. Okay, so good. All right, that's awesome. Working, you can hear me. Hopefully not too bad sound-wise, but as long as you can hear me. So, hello, welcome, hi. It's been a very long time since we've done a live stream, and fingers crossed this stays up for as long as possible. I reset things and just fingers and toes crossed, darn it. Okay, so good, sounds clear, you can hear me. All right, awesome. Hope you guys are doing A-okay and then some. As most of you know, sort of getting slapped in the face by life, but that's also life. And just a big thank you to everyone who has supported in some way, whether it's, getting me some clothes or Actually, someone got me lunch today. It was really, really nice of them because I was starving. So really, really nice of them. Just words of encouragement, just all of that. I'll even take some cat pictures or any pictures of fur babes. You guys know I love the furry animals. So, but I appreciate you all just hanging in there with me and just being so supportive. It's just really, really kind and nice of you. So thank you so much for that. And I created a GoFundMe and I have an Amazon wish list. If you can help, go ahead. What would also help is just sharing those links out and get them to as many eyes as possible. And those are in the description along with all the other usual stuff. And we're not going to harp on this for too long though. We want to get to the fun stuff. Let's hang out and yap and chat and maybe pull some cards. And um, I was sent two tarot decks. I already showcased them. What am I talking about? There are videos on the channel that showcased them. The Supernatural deck, which if you're a fan of the show, you'll love this deck. It will be a little bit harder though for people who are not fans. And the Gold Foil Tarot, which is freaking awesome. Oh, thank you, Stephanie, for putting the link in chat. Thank you. So awesome decks. And I think tonight we're going to use the Supernatural one. I want to practice with it more and just get a better feel for it, like just really touch and get nasty with it in a good way. Oh gosh, I just cracked my back. I'm happy that didn't pick up. Oh my god. That was just super quick. That was unintentional. Getting old sucks. But yeah, so in the news, did you guys hear about I think there were cops or well, former cops now. They Oh, hello, Care Bear, Bard of Cards. Yes, a couple of new tarot decks. They were sent to me, and thank God they were. But yeah, did you hear about It was this couple. Hello, doll. It was this couple. They would adopt these kids, and well, not really in a position to show my face just yet. But what was I saying? Yeah, they would adopt these kids. They adopted 5 kids, and they were using them as slave labor. I believe I talked about this on, and in case you missed it, and recently they were just sentenced to jail, like 216 years. It was, I mean, I felt so bad for those kids. So hopefully they're in a much better home environment. But yeah, they were using them as slave labor. Can you believe that nonsense? So, um, yeah, justice was served in that case. And I guess that's the update because I did say on that, in case you missed it, I would update you if any information came out. So here's the update. And I might do another in case you missed it and update you then and there. So you're going to get 2 updates this month about that. The other thing that I thought was interesting. Uh, well, yeah, I like to joke around, but I'm also half serious about this. I think when the aliens show up, all the hatred we have for ourselves, it will go to them. So the aliens will be doing us a favor whenever they show up. But unfortunately, hate is here. It's probably always going to be here, unfortunately. But at the same time, there's a lot of kind people, caring people that counter that as well. So that's how I see it. Don't get too caught up on the negative because then you're just going to be miserable and hate yourself and everyone around you. And try to see the good and the fun and the silly. And that goes a long way. For instance, okay, so what I like doing when I have time, I like looking at cat videos. And I love seeing little fur balls do odd weird things. And to me, though, that's like the purest form of joy and innocence, even though cats are not innocent. We all know those things are crazy. They'll turn on you so fast. But I love looking at cat videos. That's just something I do. It just always makes me smile, brings a laugh. You know, you gotta love the attitude. And something else I do every now and then. I don't do this one too much, but I like midnight strolls. Let me tell you, it is something beautiful about just walking around at midnight. Cool air, quiet, no one around, no one out. When I used to live in Danville, I used to do that all the time. Yeah, that's what was happening, Nick. But yeah, so but justice was served. They got theirs, and they are behind bars. And like I said, I believe the kids, they're in a much better place. Well, yes, it was Danville, but I'm just saying, it's a happy memory for me, darn it. Oh no, no trolls. Actually, you know what? I've been really lucky. I've not really encountered any trolls. Niema had a troll though, like borderline stalker. That guy had issues. So he's disappeared. I briefly talked about him on the podcast with Indrid the other day. And if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. And just her and I yapping back and forth. Indrid cold after the Mothman alien guy. And Indrid's a hoot. So if you haven't checked that out, it's an hour, 26 minutes, I believe. And just talking about aliens, cryptids, ghosts. Uh, the snort text, which people won't get, and all of that. Oh my god, I got that last song stuck in my head. Oh, actually, okay. You guys, have this ever happened to you where you just have a song that's stuck in your head for Lord knows how long, and the worst part is you don't even know the song and you're trying to find it, but you can't find it, and you just hear it over and over and over? Whoa. That it's happening to me. There's a song that's stuck in my head, and I don't know the song at all. And I think I like it. I'm not sure. All I know is it's snapping involved in it, and I'm pretty sure it's a couple of it must be a girl group because I think it's three or four different chick voices, and just doo doo. Oh my god! I don't. I'm gonna Hulk out not knowing what that is. I just need to hear it one time and I will be satisfied. I don't even know where to start to find it. And it doesn't help that I'm tone deaf, so I can't even give you guys a proper sound melody so you can help me find it. Okay, so you're already proclaiming. Okay. Oh, I don't even have a pen and paper. All right. Jesus Christ. That's one thing that I really, really miss. Unfortunately, I no longer have all my notes and stuff. That hurt. I had notes for every single unexplained possibilities from the very first episode. Years. Uh, do it again like that. Oh, don't put me on the spot. How does it go? Huh, 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 da da da, do do do. I don't know. I need. It'll pop up eventually on the radio or something, and I'll hear it, and I'm gonna be like, "Yes, that's it. That is the song," and I'm gonna tell everyone. But okay, so you already want some tarot here, so uh, who was first? Oh no, this is lagging, so you guys might have to repeat yourself a couple of times because this is just very laggy for me, and not wanting to do its thing, but we're still alive, so I guess that's something. Uh, oh, it's not Stairway to Heaven. I would know that one. Okay, so it was Doll, Nick, and Stephanie. That's right. Okay. Now let's see if this camera will work because this is a different camera. This is like the first camera that I ever got. I was able to get something and it's half dead, but let's see. How do I turn this sucker on? Oh no, I don't need to turn it on. I need to turn this off. Hey, the candy. There we go. Nope, not take my breath away. Great song. This is really cool. So this cloth here, this altar cloth, it was actually sent to me, and it is the zodiac. You guys can't see all of it, but here is Gemini, Cancer, Leo. So pretty awesome. Yeah, so very nice. No, I promise you, it's not take my breath away. All right. So again, we're going to be using the Supernatural Tarot deck. I'll show you the box real quick. This sucker here. Supernatural? Oh my god, I still watch it. I am a hardcore well, not hardcore, but I am a big fan of Supernatural. I don't like the later seasons as much as I do the first seasons, but I think that's because Eric Kripke, he left after season 5. You know, it was only supposed to be a 5-season show, and then after that, it was just so popular they kept going, and ugh god, Sarah Gamble took over, and that was just ugh. And then after that, Carver came in, Jeremy Carver, and built it back up, and Bobby Singer, and then of course the Dobb era, which better than Sarah Gamble's, but too much. They just did too much. But yeah, anyway, love Supernatural. And thank you, doll. Appreciate that. But honestly, it's only because of you guys really showing the support and pushing me along. And I honestly think if I tried to give up or anything, Stephanie would teleport over and kick my butt. So I don't really have a choice in the matter. But anyway, doll, you are up, and we're using the supernatural deck, and just whatever comes out, or something specific. I don't even know. Oh no, that's not good, Care Bear. I mean, I could try shouting, but I might get in trouble. So, and I would blow out everyone else's ear. You know, I used to have a friend. I used to call her Care Bear. Her name is Carrie Craddock. I really miss Carrie. She is in England, and she just sort of vanished one day. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't know it was going to happen. We were fairly close, but I think she just had enough of life and sort of just vanished and went out to the countryside. Oh, yeah, every day. Well, not every day, but yeah, Rose and I still yap. She's good. We were yapping a couple of days ago, and I think she's ready to start a revolution. She's a little feisty nutcake. Nutcake? Nutcase. Nutcake. Nutcake. That's a new one. All right, let's give this one more mix. I think I wanted to say fruitcake and somehow got it mixed up with nuts, like a nutcase and nutcake. No, we we never went out or anything. Be very hard since she's in Australia and has a couple of kids and a fiance. All right. Last mix. Let's see what we got. This is for doll. This is for doll. No, she's always lived in Australia. She's Australian. Hey, Afro. And well, it's as well as it can be, but anyway, welcome. Okay. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah, don't remind me of her. I think we'll do five. Ooh, darn. Okay, can you guys see these? Okay, yeah, these top two I'll just push down later. Oh no, we lost contact years ago now. Although every now and then I do check her social media just to see if she's still alive, which she is. All right. This interesting one we have here, doll. So we start off with the four of who are you actually? Cups. Yes, sorry. We start off with the Four of Cups, and this is Donatello from, of course, Supernatural, and he was a prophet, I believe. Now, the thing is, Donatello actually lost his his soul, and didn't have direction. And starting off with this is where you are currently. You don't have direction, and you're sort of just giving up, and it's like, whatever, I'm just here. And that is the issue. It's you're not seeing the small blessings that come your way, and it could be because the overall negative, it absorbs it, but there are small blessings here and there, and you want to absorb those. That's your little light throughout your dark times, and that keeps you going and pushing. But essentially, this is it's it's unfortunately it's giving up and feeling like you have no soul, you have no passion, just floating on by. Something is missing, and it's gone, unfortunately. And then we have the Emperor, John Winchester, the authoritarian. And I'm going to actually turn off on screen images. There we go. Yeah, the authoritarian. And the controller, too controlling. Your passion, your love has been sapped from you because of the Emperor here, the authoritarian, whoever it may be. Now, the thing is, they don't necessarily see themselves in a bad light. They might think that they're helping you in some way and like trying to say, I know best because I've been there and done that. They don't see themselves as the bad guy. They're the antagonist, but not necessarily the bad guy. And let me explain that a little better. When we see antagonists in any story, we automatically assume they're bad, they're evil, they're this and that. And that's just not the case. An antagonist is an obstacle that gets in the way of the protagonist. And it's an obstacle that we have to overcome, or we turn into Donatello and we just sort of give up. And it's like, I'm just going through the motions because I feel like I can't get over this antagonistic person or obstacle, whatever it may be. They're not evil, they're not bad, they just think they're right. And their way is the best way. And it's overcoming that and showing like it's right for you, but not for me. So you have to find the strength and energy to stand up to this. Otherwise, your life is more of the same, unfortunately. Which now takes us, funnily enough, to our page of blades. Here you go, so you can see them better. And our page of blades is another prophet, Kevin. And this one is fighting back. Where Donatello gave up, Kevin fights back. And because of that, no matter how beat up he was, he had to learn to survive, adjust. The Page of Blades, it's young energy, and it's like, no, it's not over yet. I'm still going. I'm not going to quit. Even if this emperor here slaps me upside the head. Oh, yeah, Josue, that won't be a problem. You still keep going. You have to adapt. You have to find a different path. Going head on may not work, but there are other ways to go about it. There are things you can do. You're going to have small opportunities that can turn into large ones. But the thing is, you have to prove to yourself you can do it. That's the biggest thing. You gave up on yourself. Like, you're emotionally drained, tired, and you gave up on yourself. You have to change that. You have to find your spark and turn into Kevin here and keep going, because if you don't, then we move on to our 10 of cups or goblets, whatever you want to call it, and our 8 of blades. Being trapped and honestly facing an end where you're stuck in the cycle and it never gets better. It's never going to get better as of right now because it almost appears like you've given up and you're just going through the motions and you don't know what you want. This I can't think of the character's name. I think it's Cheryl. I want to say she was from the first episode of Supernatural. She was the first big bad that the boys took down. And she is trapped in a cycle, reliving her worst nightmare, and she's a ghost. And she committed suicide. I want to say either, yeah, I think she committed suicide because of her inability to get over something that was affecting her. I'm not saying you're going to do that, doll, but I am saying that you have potential to hurt yourself more emotionally because you're not breaking through this cycle that, unfortunately, this guy, our antagonist, our emperor here, has created. You have to stand up for yourself and not allow this not closure, where did that come from? But you can't allow this void to envelop you and spread out. You have to somehow channel your Kevin and push forward. You still have some type of spark in you. It's still something there and you can do it. It's time consuming, it's annoying, but this 10 here does represent going on to different things, leaving what doesn't work behind. And sometimes it's like seeing a kid off to college, but you can climb higher. you have a path where things not only improve, but you find happiness and it gets you out of this from being stuck. I know you're looking for a hero, but you have to be your own hero. I think ultimately that's what it comes to. I think this is the year for you to be your own hero. Otherwise, nothing changes and it's just more heartache, depression, and you giving up. So be your hero, find your path, which I think is going to open up for you probably within the next couple of months, and take it. Even if you're scared and you think you can't do it, you can. You might take some lumps, but you can do it. But yeah, there you go, doll. Okay, so who was next? Nick, I think, was next. One sec, I'm trying to scroll up here. I think it was Nick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Nick. Nick, you're up. General. Okay, let's shake that off. Whoa, that didn't work out very good, now did it? But highly recommend everyone check out Supernatural. At least the first 5 seasons. And season 1 through 3 is pretty unique. Well, it's not unique. I won't say it's unique, but it's done by a lot of the guys who did the X Files. Kim Manners being the major person, so it has that very horrific feel with how they filmed it, the atmosphere. It's very X Files esque. The first 3 seasons, and then after that, it more so found its own individual identity, and I think it worked for them better because there is already an X Files, and well, it can't be replicated. Even when the X Files tried to replicate the X Files, it didn't work. So, specifically talking about seasons 8, 9, and 10, or was it 9, 10, 11? Oh Christ! How many seasons of the X Files were there? Yeah, no, it's 9, 10, 11. Because in season 7, that's when Mulder. Oh, spoilers! Never mind. Anyway, I think in season 8 they brought in Doggett, or was it Daggett? Well, whatever. He was played by oh my gosh, the T-1000, Patrick. Was it Patrick? What's his name? Who played the T-1000? Whatever his name is, he was in the X Files. I think it was Agent Doggett or something. But what? Someone help me out here. Daggett. Thank you, Agent Daggett. And who? What's the name of the actor? Patrick. Because he was in The Sopranos as well for a couple of episodes, and he was T-1000. Oh, it is Doggett. Or okay, darn it, Afro, you're making me seem crazy. All right, one more mix for you, Nick. Robert Patrick, thank you. That was gonna bug me. And thank you again for sharing the GoFundMe, Stephanie. So yeah, if you guys can help out, that's awesome. If you can't, no problem. Just share the link and, like I said, send some cat videos. All right, here we go, Nick. Let's see what we got for you. And we're going to. Whoop. Oh, that's weird. Okay. We're going to pull 5 cards. Oh, That's funny. Oh, it's kind of weird. Getting like opposites. Hmm. Okay. Uh, you. Oh, thanks, Afro. Appreciate it. Um, thank you. So, Nick, I don't know where to start with this one. It's very interesting because okay, so we have the Ace of Pentagrams or Pentacles, and we have the Empress right next to her, which is Mary Winchester. So that's what kind of threw me off since we literally just had John, her husband, and well, here's Mary, the Empress, and then we have Joe, aka the Eight of Pentagrams. So we have an all-star cast here, and then the boys and all of this. This is about finding success and ultimately finding your happiness. Uh, Similar to Dolls, but different. Whereas Doll is having an obstacle to overcome that's from the uh, year fourth or third or yeah, your fourth Josue. Doll is having an obstacle that she has to overcome externally. Yours feels more internally, and it's finding what brings you life, what makes you tick, and again beating your hardships as well. Our Ace of Pentagrams. Normally, I would say with the Ace of Pentacles, oh, the seed's been planted, something's going to grow from this. But in this case, I feel like a fresh start is needed. I think you need a do-over so you can find yourself because this Empress, she's about compassion and well, this Empress anyway. Sometimes the Empress is like, yeah, put yourself first and have some fun, shake your bum or something like that. But this one is about compassion and giving your time and working with others, and that elevates you. So it's almost like your happiness will come after, well, it comes with you working with others, people who you can see you help make a difference with. I'm not entirely sure that you feel like you're making a difference or you're helpful or something like you're missing that spark yourself where it's like I don't want to waste my life, I want to contribute. And this ace of pentagrams, it's the beginning steps of that. I would say you should look into volunteer work or what do they call it, the big brother program, or Boy Scout if you want to go down that route. Although you might be like me, I don't have an outdoorsy bone in my body. I can try to have one, but it's just not going to work out. you know, and then with this eight of pentagrams, oh, hello, Simona. With this eight of pentagrams, we're looking at hard work not quite paying off. Now it's interesting because they have Joe on here, and I wasn't a big fan of Joe. Well, I don't like her on our 8 of pentagrams. And the reason for that is because Joe is very young, inexperienced. And when I think of the 8 of pentagrams, 8 of pentacles, it's someone's hard work. Hello, Kelvin. It's someone's hard work paying off, getting there, putting years in. And her as a character did not do that. So I disagree with her being here. Anyway, this is trying to find fulfillment from your hard work, which I don't think you're finding. And that's why I'm saying you might need a do over. Or if you can't have a professional do over, then you can have it elsewhere. Again, very much like Doll, there are ways around this to spend time, give your time. I think for you, volunteering will go a long way, and that will fill you with that happiness where it's like I'm actually doing something worthwhile. This is gonna help somebody. I'm contributing. I'm not just in an office 24/7 and being like a robot. You need a do over in some aspect of your life. And that will just be tremendous for you because you have a lot of love to give. You got that compassion in you. It's just sharing it with others, doing something worthwhile. And you can take the starting steps now. That's the cool thing about volunteering and helping out. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Well, maybe some gas money, but apart from that, you're helping improve someone else's life. And that goes a long way. So I think you really should look into that and it will help you out. It'll help you feel something. It's like, okay. And it will help you get through the dark times because you're helping someone else get through the dark times. It's almost symbiotic. And that takes us to the Winchesters. Sam and Dean over here, our lead characters, and Ellen, the Queen of Cups or Goblets, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. So the Fools striking out on the road, trying to find their place, and really just enjoy life. So with these guys, I feel like, yeah, you need a reset, a restart in some aspect of your life. And I'm going to say it's volunteering, it's your personal life and spending time doing things with other people, interacting that way. I think for you, it will be big. It will fill you up with energy that you've been missing. And like I said, it's worthwhile. The problem is, though, with the fools, like anything, you're going to crash and burn a couple of times. No one starts off at the top and you're going to mess up. You know, it happens. It's whatever. It's no big deal. But the thing is, you go out there and you do. With the Queen of Goblets, we're looking at. Oh, and Ellen is Joe's mother, by the way, from the show. We're we're again looking at this caring energy. This is nurturing, being close to people that you care about, that you love, that you want to be around, friends, families, girlfriends, whatever. So to me, this entire reading is about you having a reset, maybe in your personal life, and reaching out to maybe volunteer, build connections, build bonds, and share your compassion, share your love, and make a difference that way. I don't know if you're doing that or not. I don't know if you're just going through the motions and you're just kind of a robot. I know that sounds mean and bad. I'm not calling you a robot, but it's just going through the motions like one. I wake up, I eat, go to work, say hello to coworkers, do whatever, come back, eat again, go to sleep. It's just very robotic, and you got to get out of that. I think volunteer work would do you really good. And if you can't do volunteers with humans, volunteer with the fur babes. Although here's the problem with that. You're going to want to take every one of them home. So you got to be careful there. But you got a lot of compassion to give. It's a lot. And you have to ignite it and see it again. Try to find time, Nick. It will do you wonders. I think you need to get out of your not cycle, but your routine. Like, please somehow find time to volunteer, like, or even if you can't traditionally volunteer, make some cookies or something for some less fortunate folks and, like, hey, here you go, or something, or go to the VA and drop off some food, just something, anything, or just sit and listen to someone who's down on their luck. It's other ways of doing it. It's more than one way to break an egg. Is that the saying? I don't know. I've never said that saying a day in my life, but I think you need that. Once you do that, your spark comes back. But yeah, there you go, Nick. Ah, thank you. Oh, and thank you for the list, Stephanie. Oh, you are up. And I have to stretch my leg real quick. It's falling asleep. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to get up, stretch. So, quick intermission. I'll be right back. Okay, back. See? Told you it would be quick. All right, Stephanie, you are up. Let's get to it. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo! Just dropped the cards. Hi, June. Welcome. Well, I haven't read for you yet, though. Come on, we haven't done it yet. Do you want a general or anything specific? Yeah, I'm able to stream at least briefly, June. So I'm hoping it stays stable. All right. Well, yeah, I guess I am doing it now. Okay. All right. Whatever needs to come out. All right. We have the right deck for this. All right. Okay, let's open that door. What needs to be said? Please let Stephanie know. Why does that name look familiar? Why do I know that name? And thank you. Appreciate that. But I know that name. I literally just read something. Thank you. Oh, yes, that's right. The person on YouTube who was arrested. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Thank you, Mr. Vancouver. Or Conover. Excuse me. I don't know why I said Vancouver. I'm thinking of Canada. It's on my mind. Okay, let's give this one more. Woo! Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Afro. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's give this one more mix. Thank you so much. And Spirit, what do you have to say? Thank you, man. What do you have to say to Stephanie? Oh, I think we hit our stopping point. Card literally flipped over. I am. I am. Thank you. Oh, this is about communication. Michael. Communicate. Ash. Oh my gosh. Okay. Two of bones. I wasn't going to include this, but it flipped over on its own, so I think I am going to include it. I'll just put it to the side over here, and it is the King of Bones, who is Cain. So let's uh let's get to this. Okay, so the Ace of Goblets. This one is quite literally clear communication. In the show, this is a bowl of blood that demons use to speak to other demons or whomever. So this is a message coming to you from, I guess, demonic entities, if we want to go that route. But we'll just say spirit and keep it ambiguous. This is listening and preparing for that message. And right next to that, we have the who are you? The seven of pentagrams. Always get him mixed up with Henry, but no, this is Arthur Thetch from the Men of Letters. And the seven of pentagrams is putting in that work. So I believe whatever spell works you've been doing, it has been heard, and spirit is telling you this. Congrats, or your workings will be heard. And this is where it gets very important here, because we have judgment, and this is Michael Adam. I know you guys are like, Michael Adam, what? So the Archangel Michael is in possession of this character named Adam, which is our judgment. And it's all that energy, whatever you put out is now coming back. It's time to pay the piper. You reap what you sow, that type of thing. This is sounding more ominous than it actually is. What I'm trying to get at is you are being or will be visited by whomever spirit that you've been working with, or it could be someone new. I'm assuming it's someone you're working with and in communication with. They're coming to you to show your work has paid off or will pay off, and it's going to come in the form of a catch here, who is that working entity, that Seven of Pentacles. That's the hard work. You've actually not seen the payoff as of yet. Whatever you've received or think you received, that's not the payoff yet. The payoff is coming with this guy. This is the work. This is the messenger. Messenger work, the man. So get ready. Or, well, actually, you can't get ready because no matter what, it's happening. It's going to happen even if you're not ready. So it doesn't matter. You're just going to get slapped by it. Like, nope, I'm here. Nothing you could do. Sorry. But this mess pays off in a good way. I don't think this is negative at all. I think your communication has been heard. And it's just, yeah, here it is. Especially because of this judgment. Like, this guy. And all about the business. This isn't a social call. This isn't, oh, hey, let's hang out and be besties. Or no, this is just straight business. You called me. You've been working with me. Excellent. I'm happy with it. Boom. Here. Let's go. And it's just business. That's how I see it, as a business transaction. And your communication has been very clear. And your workings have been functional. They've been legit. They've not been skipped on. I guess so. um, because again, this is about business. It's like, I heard you and this is the working. So whatever you've done, it's going to come to pass. He's coming. Whoever this is, it's handled. Simple as that. Michael Adam handles it. Judgment handles it. And that takes us now to our four of, who are you? Bones. Yeah, sorry. Our four of bones and our two of bones. So this character, his name is Ash. He's actually a really cool character from the early seasons. And despite him having a mullet, he's actually highly, highly, highly intelligent. And the two of bones is just wait and see. So pretty much what I'm getting with these two, it's don't say anything about it. Just keep to yourself. Let people think whatever they want about you and wait and see. That's it. Because, oh, shoot, this is a portal. The portal has been open for whatever to come through. Oh, and that's why the King of Bones is here. Oh, okay. Yeah, the portal is open for whatever to come through. Judgment. He's like, yeah, I got you. You don't say anything. Don't do anything. It's already done. Just sit and watch. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Sit, watch, thank you. Done. Go about your business, go about your life. And what's coming is the King of Blades. That is Cain, aka Cain who killed Abel, and he's holding the first blade. And supernatural lore wise, Cain was corrupted by Lucifer to become the first demon of some sort. Or it was either him or Lilith, but I think it was Cain, lore wise, from Supernatural. You don't mess with this guy. He's quite literally immortal. And if he has the first blade, then yeah, it's no stopping him. So essentially, everything is set in stone, and someone's going to get hurt. As simple as that. I don't know how they're going to get hurt. I don't think it will come to death, but I do think someone's going to get hurt because you've been hurt. Gates are open, the portal's open, communication had the workings done and vengeance is showing up, you don't need to do anything else. Someone's going to get hurt, and you've been hurt. You're going to get a visit. I think that'll be your sign. I think you will get a visitor. Like, and by that, I mean, like, you'll see a shadow. You might feel some air or something. You'll get your sign and you will know. And that's it. It's not coming to you, though. I mean, it is, but it's not coming to take you out. So, yeah, there you go. Alrighty. Jeez, you did something. So, oh yeah, of course, June. It's a couple of people ahead of you, but yeah, you can definitely do that. And you're welcome, Stephanie. Okay, so who is up next? Is it Josue? If he's still here, he might have left. Josue, are you here? Are you here, Josue? Or is it Afro? No, it's Josue and then Afro. Yeah, that's. Uh, darn it! What was the? what is- oh, okay. So Josue, Afro, Kelvin, June. Okay, thank you. Oh gosh, I need a notebook. I gotta write this stuff down again. Yeah. What do you need to know in regards to money and love? Two things everyone wants, but we never seem to get. All right. Money and love. Money and love. Money and love. What do you need to know in regards to money and love? What do you need to know in regards to money and love? Ooh. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll actually split the deck and two cards will be for money, two cards will be for love, and one card will be the glue. All right, let's give this one more mix. See what we got. I didn't like that mix. Let's do that again. I didn't like that at all. Whoa, okay. Never mind. I think we are splitting the deck now. Card shot out by itself. Okay, so this will be for money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Mm, okay. And this will be for love. Ooh. Okay. And let's see the glue that binds them. Six? Yeah, six of pen. Really? Six? That's what's binding them? Okay, well, whatever. We'll go with it. Okay, so with money, we have the five, yeah, the five of blades and the page of pentacles. So, honestly, you can't trust yourself with money. That's what comes out first. It's with the five of blades, we're we're looking at trust issues here, and I think it's trusting yourself more so than anything. Our pentacles, however, it's almost like not being secure and almost having an urge to spend. Wait, did I say? Yeah, five of blades. So, Josue, I think when it comes to money, you have to budget better because, like, it almost feels like you get too caught up, you get too happy, and you start spending beyond your means. And then when you realize it's almost too late, you need to budget better and really write down and physically see what you have. Because with the Page of Pentacles, we're looking at practicality, logic, needing to see something tangible. And I think that will help you because you have money that comes in, or at least somewhat, but it's almost like you spend it before you really let it settle and save, and you can't necessarily do that because we're coming into conflict with yourself now, and it can cause anxiety, unrest, because blades deal with the mental, the mind. And it's like you psych yourself out, and it's like, I gotta buy this, I gotta get this, or you overindulge. Again, with pentagrams here being that earth element, it is indulgence that you have to watch out for, and it's an overindulgence. So you need to budget and actually see what you spend your money on and stop. I know that sounds very basic, but I mean, it sort of is. You need to stop. Once you do that, then you'll have more respect for money. Right now, I don't know if you have respect for money. Now, here's the cool thing though with the Page of Pentacles. So, it also has a meaning of a new job or a new source of income and all of that. So moving up in your professional life, mind you, this is moving from the bottom and getting somewhere. So you're not starting at the top or nothing. But whatever, a job's a job. No one cares. Income is income. Doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you get it and you're not hurting someone in the process. So be on the lookout for that. You have potential for a new job, a new source of income, but you have to make sure you don't spend it as soon as you get it. You got to budget and not overindulge. So it's a good time for you, if you've not done so yet, to look at the want ads or the help wanted ads, and let's get a job here or a different job, see if you can move on up a different position, whatever. The opportunity is going to be there, and you can't overindulge and budget. Write down literally everything you spend money on, and the stuff that's like, do I really need to do this? Get rid of it. So just stop. And it's funny because you're going to need that money if you're going to start dating. Women are expensive, and they will admit this. So, so yeah, start budgeting around a girlfriend. I shouldn't say that, but too late now. Okay, so our glue, our six of pentagrams. Okay. um, sorry. I made myself laugh. Our six of pentagrams is about balance, and it's honestly, this is probably the perfect card for the glue. It's literally an exchange. You're giving something to possibly receive something in the future, but you're giving without actually like expecting anything back. So it's it's okay to give in the right moment. So in other words, don't overindulge, save up because you're going to. Oh, thank you. Don't worry. It's just a hump we'll get over. But yeah, you get some sleep, man. And thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. But anyway, Josue, be prepared to give out money unless you're already giving out money to women, which I think is interesting here because of these guys. So if you're already giving money to women or indulging in strippers or something, let's not do that. Let's stop that. You are going to have an exchange of some sort, but let's not go too crazy with it. And I say that because this is here we are for love, and we have the four of pentagrams, and this is Bella from the show, and she's a thief and very conniving. And we have the two of goblets or cups, and it's coming into terms, coming into an agreement, even if you have a rough understanding. So when it comes to love, it's very fickle for you because you've been taken advantage of, or people take advantage of you and they get your money. So it's funny you ask money and love because they quite literally for you go hand in hand. You're giving it over and not really getting anything in return. And it's almost like it's being stolen from you. It's no feelings in return. You need to be more picky and choosy who you give your money to. And you also need to budget and not overindulge. Right now, I wouldn't worry about love. You're not in the right space for it. And I almost feel like you're going to be taken advantage of if some chick shows up and it's like, ooh, hey, look at you. She'll bat her eyes and shake her bum or something. And I think you would be taken advantage of. I feel like this four of pentagrams is like, yeah, hold on to what you have for right now. Hold on to yourself. Pull back. Let's not go searching for love. With our two of goblets here, even though it's a rough time when it comes to love, even though you may feel like you want it, it will come to you in due time. It's going to come to you once you realize you don't have to pay for it, you don't have to show off, you don't have to necessarily chase. And it's going to come to you almost in an opposite type of way. It's not going to be how exactly you want it. I mean, you might be into tall blonde girls, and it might show up as a short brunette girl or something like that. And it's going to be a slight opposites attract, but they're not going to take advantage of you. They're going to be very real with you and upfront, and it's going to be a system shock, but it's what you need, and you get along that way because it's honesty there, and that's what you need. This is lies, but this is honesty. So when it comes to love, Josue, I wouldn't even think about it right now because you're only going to be taken advantage of because it almost feels like you're forcing it too much. Get your financial aspect down first and get your budgeting together, and then love will come in its true form because it's going to be just straight to you. It's not going to just be someone with the pretty face and just trying to take advantage of you, which I feel like that has happened. It sucks, but I think it's happened. So don't worry about love. Get your finances down. Budget, budget, budget. Cut out overindulgence, and love will come later. Honestly, it'll probably be here for you in spring, not spring, sorry, summer, July. That's what jumped in my head. July. I think you meet someone and go on from there. But don't try to force anything right now. It's not worth it. Don't even worry about it. If you're dating someone, you can still date them, but I would be very, very wary of them. But yeah, there you go, Josue. All right. Who is next? I think it's Afro, Kelvin, June. Okay, yeah, I think that was the order. Hey, short-term memories on point for once. Feels good, man. Uh, yeah, you're welcome, Josue. All right, Afro, you're up. All right, General. Last few. Okay, suck that energy off. Okay, this is for Afro Samurai. This is for Afro Samurai. Just the general. Hit us with it. Hit us with it. What does Afro need to know? 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 All right, let's give this one more mix. I'm really liking this deck. I think, again, like I said in the long preview of it, it helps that I like the show, and anyone who likes Supernatural and reader, even a collector, you will like this deck. And it's just really cool how you can put character aspects to the different cards and everything, not just the, like astrology or numerology and all that to them. You can go beyond. So I think that's really cool. All right. And whoop, let's see what we got. There we go. That was the one. Oh, you're back. Hmm. Gadriel. Mistakes were made. Oh shoot. Broken hearts. Someone showed their true colors. Oh, the sun. Not over yet. Oh, Temperance. Jody. Okay. So you would get the two hardest cards for me to understand. So that's brilliant. What's her name? Madison? I think this was Madison. Okay, so let's do it. The Emperor has returned, John Winchester, and this is. Oh, hello, Maeve. Welcome. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, this is John Winchester, the authoritarian And thank you. And thank you for coming on by. And he, for Dahl, he was the antagonist, this authoritarian figure who's in the way. In your case, however, I don't necessarily think this is an antagonist. I think this is I think this is you knowing what's right, what's wrong, and being in charge and in control, having to step up and be the man. But right next to him is that five of goblets or cups, whatever you want to call it. And this is Gadriel. And this is where it gets confusing because Gadriel from the show is the angel who was supposed to guard the Garden of Eden. He was distracted. Lucifer went in, caused the corruption of man, blah, blah, blah. So we're looking at hurt feelings. We're looking at dealing with emotions. And then, of course, right next to him is Madison, our three of blades or swords, whatever you prefer. And she gets turned into a werewolf and she tries to fight it. They try to find a cure for it, but it's a tragic ending. And it's like, kill me before I can hurt someone else. And it's having to accept that and try to heal from that. So we're looking at going from on top of the world to heartache in no time flat. But at the same time, with these other two, we're looking at a come to form. So I don't know if you've been put in charge of things or you felt like you were in charge and just things were going very, very right, only for someone to stab you in the back, Gadriel here, and have a fall from grace and just struggling getting over it, finding your emotions or what. And that could, again, lead into some heartbreak here, which really sucks. Not sure, but it's moving on from that or trying to move on from that. So expect to hit a little bump in the road if you haven't already. And it could be heartbreak. It could be, I don't like saying stuff like this, but I'm going to say it. It could be your girlfriend or whomever you're dating breaking up with you, betraying you in some regards after you feel secure and informed and just really good, especially because you made decisions here. The Emperor is the decision maker, and you've made choices and, choices to better yourself. It could be to better both of you, whatever. But choices were made, and it's like, man, I feel betrayed. How did I not see this coming? Or maybe I did see it coming. I didn't want to accept it. Either way, be prepared to deal with emotional turmoil. You could get over it, but it just sucks and it hurts. And it might not even be from, the heartbreak of a girl. It could be a loss of a job or something. Whatever it is you put work into, unfortunately, it's a loss here. Like, and it feels like betrayal. Like you were betrayed or you will get betrayed. Someone didn't tell the full story and they lied to you, and you got to handle that. But not the end of the world because we have the Sun and Temperance here. Charlie and Jody, two of the most loved side characters in Supernatural. I go against the grain because I don't really care for Charlie very much. Yep, that's right. I said it. I don't care for Charlie. So come at me. I know you guys are like, who the heck is Charlie and why do I care? Just watch the show and you'll get it. But anyway, Charlie is the sun, and this is positive energy coming back. This is never really losing that spark or that energy, and it's inspiration. If you've been feeling like you were in a low, Charlie comes and puts you in a high. Things get better for you on a very personal level. I feel this is more personal than professional. And she brings you the little things in life that makes you smile. Like again, I said it all this entire stream. I like cat videos. They make me happy. Little things. That's what's coming to you. Little things that's gonna perk you up, make you smile and laugh. It doesn't have to be anything crazy big. Just little stupid things. You might like cat videos too. Who doesn't? If you don't like cat videos, well, I don't like you. That's right. I don't like you. With Jody, however, this is being able to keep calm and not lose your cool and pretty much see what's really going on and what's really happening. You know that sometimes you have to fight. You may not want to, but you have to fight. And you still have to keep your head about you. So this is staying calm in times of conflict. So you might be going through conflict right now, personal wise. Again, I don't necessarily think it's professional, but it gets better. Just be cool, calm, collected, and you're over it within no time because it's already passing you by. It's already doing its thing to leave. I will say this though, because with Jody, she's she's a little weird because she goes from a non-believer in the show into a believer into a leader. She has an evolution. And I feel like with temperance, it's always that evolution there. It's always experimentation, trying to find what works, what won't work. And with the sun, it's bringing forth that this will work. And if it blows up in your face, it's okay because look, we already have a second chance or something like that. So overall, Afro, whoop, let's lower this. We are looking at almost like being betrayed or backstabbed and just hurt, dealing with emotional hurt after seeing like you were on top of the world, things working out great and just feeling good, but being betrayed. Just something not going right. And I don't think it was your fault. I think it's a third party who damaged you in some way. But you're healing, you're keeping your head, you're not going absolutely insane. And the sun is saying like the good things are coming back. It's going to be in the form of small little things, but they build up and they are coming back for you. And this is trying to say, hey, just keep your head, keep cool, don't do anything rash, don't make any crazy giant life-changing decision because of this. You don't need to. Just stay the course and you'll be fine. You're good. But yeah, there you go, Afro. Ah, get in there. Thank you. Okay. Uh Kelvin, you are up and I think you said general. Oh, okay. So you're good. All right. Darn it. I thought it was personal, not professional. But okay. So it's professional and not personal. Darn it. All right. Kelvin, so you said general. Let's do it. Thank you. Okay. This is for Kelvin and general. This is for. Whoa, don't you dare. This is for Kelvin. Leg, don't you fall back asleep. I'm not getting up again. So you better not. This is for Kelvin. Ooh, I have an itchy nose. This is for Kelvin. Let's give it one more mix as the cards almost explode in my hands. That would have been fun. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? Gosh, I need to cut my nails, don't I? You guys remind me to cut my nails. Oh, who are you? Oh, Ananiel. That's who you are. Of course, it would be a character I don't know too well. Queen of Bones. Okay. All right, Kelvin. So, this is a fun pool, mostly because of one particular card. But we have the Hanged Man to start off with, and that is Castiel, the most tragic character in Supernatural, as far as I'm concerned. This is trying to do the right thing, and it always backfiring, and seemingly taking two steps forwards, and then all of a sudden you go three steps back. It's hardship getting in the way of progress, and it's almost like just feeling caught and trapped. It's like, come on, every freaking time. I just want to get this done and over with. My heart's in the right place. I'm doing the right things. Why do I go forward only to jump back? And that is Castiel's character as well. And the thing is, though, it's almost like a test you put in front of yourself to prove to yourself, like, no, I can do this. I am not going to be the hangman, because this hangman is interesting because he's not necessarily just stuck in place and things passing him by like the traditional one. This one is just things getting in the way and seems to force you back, even though you try to do the right thing. You want to do that right thing and be a-okay. So it's like, no, don't quit trying. Don't stop doing it. But it is annoying, and it hurts. That's the other thing. It hurts because it's like, when do I get my break? When do I get my time? And I think this is where the three of pentagrams comes into play. And the three of pentagrams is hard work. It's being productive and part of a team. Um, it's working with others to obtain success. Normally, I would say that this three of pentacles is like, yeah, work smarter, not harder. Someone's not pulling their weight, or, whatever. In this case, it's saying your success comes from a team. You can't do it on your own. Don't try to do it on your own. This comes from teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's so cheesy. Where did I get that from? I did not make that up. I mean, I'm a cheesy person, but I'm not that bad. Um, but this is a team working with you, working to help you, getting you to overcome. So can I put this? Don't fight what's being given to you from the team. I think that's what I'm trying to say, because this isn't a solo job. You can't do it by yourself. Even when you're upset, you still need the team. So remember that. If you feel someone isn't pulling their weight, though, or they're doing something wrong, definitely speak up and voice your concerns and your opinion, because you are part of the team as well. And their mess ups, unfortunately, set you back. We go back to the hangman and just things getting in the way. So make sure you speak up and let them know. It's like, hey, I don't appreciate this. Let's not do that. I want to progress. You want to progress. We have to work together to do it. So let's do it. But I am voicing my concerns or whatever. So you have to make sure you got to speak up and work in that team. Now, oh, he's the fun one. The magician, Chuck, God. Um, this is the manifestation, making it happen, telling your story. So miracles are happening for you or will happen for you. And you will overcome whatever is blocking you or stopping your progress or pulling you back. You overcome it because you ultimately become the wheel of your destiny. You definitely overcome. It's just realizing that you have the script, you write the story, and what you put in, you get back. So expect fewer and fewer setbacks as you go on. They're still going to be present, but not how they are now. It's no longer two steps forward, three steps back. It might be two steps forward, one step back, or three steps forward, and again, one step back, or four forward, two back. Either way, you're going to make more progress than you are going to lose. And it's because of this magician here making it so, being in control of the script. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to let this affect me. I'm going to power through it. And that takes us to very difficult cards to read. So the Seven of Goblets, Ananiel, tough name to pronounce, and the Queen of Bones, Lilith. So Lilith in Supernatural, oh, she was a piece of work. She was very much off with your head energy, and she did not mess around. Very intelligent, conniving, and just you're done. And this is witchcraft as well. So yeah, we're looking at magic at work here with the Queen of Bones. Powerful stuff. This isn't just some, I'm gonna throw a couple of stones here and there and light a candle. This is some serious witchcraft going on, and she makes sure things happen and they go down. With Ananiel here, the seven of, are you the seven or the eight? Sorry, I'm looking at this upside down. I should probably just look at the screen. That would help, wouldn't it? The eight of blades. Eight of blades? Eight of blades. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to check something. No, that is not the eight of blades. You are the eight of cups. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Okay, never mind. I was losing my mind for a second. Okay, so the character herself, she's an angel, and I wasn't looking at the cups at the top right corner. I was looking at her hand, and she has an angel blade. So I was like, wait, are you a blade. Like you can't be because the eight of blades is Cheryl. So okay, sorry, sorry about that, guys. But anyway, yes. What was I saying? Ananiel, the eight of cups, not blades. So yeah, Ananiel is an angel who is a businesswoman. Believe it or not, I know it's kind of weird, but that's oh my gosh, I'm doubly stupid. Not Anna Niel, that's Anna Milton. I think I might be tired. Anna Milton is an angel, and she decided to take on human form and gave up her grace. And she wanted to experience life. She wanted to know what it was like, and she didn't like being pretty much she was a soldier angel at one point. But anyway, Anna Milton, our eight of cups, represents dreaming, reaching out for your dreams, obtaining, getting them, making it happen, Captain. So, being that she's next to Lilith here, the Queen of Bones, and Lilith is about that business, and it's like, no, we're doing this. I'm cracking somebody upside the head. My witchcraft is powerful, and Anna Milton is about living that dream. Live, live your miracle. Essentially, live your life, live your dream, whatever it may be. If someone said, no, you can't ever skydive because you're afraid of heights and this and that, prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Tell them to, kick rocks and you get up there and skydive. And if you can't get in a plane, there's indoor skydiving. It's always another way of doing it. It's just we have to look outside the box sometimes. So I feel like Anna Milton and our Lilith here is trying to tell you be aggressive in your pursuits and live your dream. Like, live your life and don't allow setbacks to stop you. There's always a way, always. And you have to remember that. You have to keep seeing that. And when you do, that gets you to overcome. Because once you overcome one thing, you can overcome it all. They do say when you skydive for the first time, it's extremely terrifying, but it's also very liberating to where it's like I can take on the world. It's almost something like this with these two. You need to find something that liberates you so you can take on the world. But yeah, there you go, Kelvin. June, are you still here? I think you are the last one. If you are still here. Yep. Okay, June. So we will pull for you and see what we get. Let's knock that energy off. I don't know why I did it that slow. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, no problem. And yeah, get yourself a drink. Honestly, I wish I had a lemonade. I haven't had one in so long, and I would kill for one right now. But yeah, get yourself a drink. You've earned it. Is there anything in particular, June, or just whatever comes out, comes out? Okay, no problem, June. And I'm happy to see you here, so thank you for stopping by. Whoop. And we have cards shooting out all over the place. Ah, itchy nose, too. Oh, that song is still stuck in my head, guys. It won't go away. All right, let's give this one more mix for June. Whatever comes out, comes out. I really like the feel of these cards, by the way. I know some might find this as just the gimmick deck, but it really isn't. The cards feel really good. They're strong. They're fairly thick. Like they can take a punishment, like the golden foil tarot. Those suckers can take a punishment. I mean, they're freaking waterproof. Waterproof tarot cards. Why you ever would need that, I don't know, but hey, why not? Okay. 9? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, Donna. A queen. This is. Who are you? This is Ananiel, right? Yeah. This one is Ananiel. Okay. So, June, you might need to be aggressive at work here. All right. So, we have the 9 of pentagrams to start. And traditionally, the 9 of pentagrams is coming to a clearing, getting out of a dark space or whatnot. However, this almost feels like a grouping up, working together, group project or something like that. And being that it's next to the King of Blades, we're looking at aggression, being the leader or rising up to that leadership role. But we also have the King of Goblets here, or King of Cups, and this is more emotional. So we almost have two conflicting energies, air and fire. One, or excuse me, water and fire. I don't know why I said air. Wait, no, what am I talking about? We're water and air. Jesus Christ, Melvin, get on it. So one is aggressive and very much like, let's get it done. Come on. And the other is more passive. And it's like, oh, I mean, we could get it done, but I'd rather not be in a leadership role. Oh, and knight, not king. I'm clearly going blind. Knight. I don't know why I said king. Sorry, guys. It's been a while, okay? That's my excuse. So, if we look at it from a different point of view, this is the traditional knight in shining armor, and this is the Black Knight. Aggressive, mysterious, in your face sometimes. This is the hero. Like, okay, no, we got to be nice. We got to do it the right way. Is that type of thing. It's being compassionate, intelligent, and it's creating and nurturing connections versus fear, power, bow down to me, forcing respect because you're the boss. So, work wise, June, you're probably going to be dealing with very different personalities in a group setting. So, I think you're going to work in a group fairly soon if you've not done so yet. And you're going to have to contend with an aggressive personality and it's going to run counterpart to your more compassionate passive personality, and you're going to have to figure out how to not allow this person to get to you, because I do think work wise it's going to pick up, but it feels like it might be in a group. You might not be solo, it might be in a group here, and you just have this one particular guy you have to deal with, and you can't approach him aggressively either, because you can't fight fire with fire, but you can't allow him to step on you. It's it's a tough situation, but you get through it. You can get through it if you work the gaps, if you work smart. But yeah, group setting that gets you money, but it's just this one personality that sticks out and it runs contrast to yours. But you can handle it and deal with it. Now, Donna here, Justice and the Queen of Pentagrams. Okay, so as everyone knows, Justice is the balancer. She makes sure that things just run smoothly and no one loses a finger or something like that. I mean, I would hope no one would lose a finger. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Donna, I don't really like as a character, but that's just me. She's whatever. And Anna Niel, I don't really know her as a character because I think she came, whatever. It doesn't matter what season she came in, but she is an angel who is about business. So balancing out business, profession, and personal life and getting that money. So, how can I put this? Your patience is going to be tested and you don't want to lose yourself. That's pretty much what Donna's trying to tell you. You don't want to lose who you are. You don't want to become all stressed out because of work and other people, because it is going to be stressful, mostly due to one particular aggressive personality and working in a group setting. Don't lose yourself because of that. You stay you. And if you need to take a step back or walk away as they're dealing with nonsense, that's okay. You can do that. With our Queen of Pentacles here, our Anna Niel, uh, she's a bit of a different story because, again, she is about money. She's a business girl and she knows how to use that aggressive energy to her benefit. So it's almost like this is trying to tell you, when you face whomever the aggressive personality is, use their energy against them. Challenge them to do better than what you can. Challenge them to do better work than what you can do, what anyone can do if they're supposed to be the best of the best or whatever. Challenge them and say, okay, prove it. Let's see what you got. Have a competition to feed their energy into something positive. It's almost like embrace their aggressiveness so you can be more efficient with your work. I think that's how you should view that, June. So ultimately, work wise, I think you are going to have a group setting coming up. It is going to bring in a little bit of income, and you are going to deal with a very aggressive personality. And maybe it's not aggressive, it's someone who doesn't necessarily fit in that you bump heads with, and approach them with compassion, not fight fire with fire. And it balances out. It balances out, and you can use their energy against them. Um, but yeah, so there we go, June. We can conclude that, and hopefully it makes sense for you. And thank you, Stephanie, and thank you for stopping by. And yeah, this is where we are going to end it for tonight. And thank you guys again for hanging out, coming by, listening to me ramble. You're welcome, June. And, thank you for all the support and everything. I really appreciate it, like more than you will ever know. You guys know I kind of suck with words here, and I know that I have moments where I just disappear off the face of the earth, but I really appreciate everything, all the support, the kind words. We just need some cat videos now. And again, if you want to help out further, please check out my GoFundMe and share it everywhere if at all possible. I have an Amazon wish list, and if you can help me out with something there, thank you. You could share that all over. Actually, I if you need an address, let me know privately, and I will give that to you. I didn't know you actually needed to give people the address. I thought you just popped it in whatever. And as per usual, remember to check out Unexplained Possibilities on all the social media and, like, share, all that fun, good stuff. And definitely check out the last podcast with Indrid. That was a lot of fun. So if you just want to soak in the tub, you got to go for a drive, put it on. You'll enjoy it. But yeah, thank you guys again. Thank you for everything. And hey, it was stable. So definitely will be doing another live stream next month, early next month, and I'm going to see if I can do a live podcast. So, yeah, I will be setting things up, and thank you all again for everything, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye, everybody.